about the social issue of smoking? What about the health issue? What about how people become sick, lung cancer? According to the Torah, which is got a special specification of you should look after your souls, your body well, and preserve it because God gave you a body to serve Him. Are you allowed to damage your body by smoking? Definitely not. But once you become addicted and you start this smoking, you cannot stop, and you become you're damaging your body with every cigarette you smoke. The question is asked, how is somebody who's so addicted to smoking able to stop on Shabbat? How can he stop for 25 hours to smoke? The answer is that Shabbat has been branded into him when he was a child. This education of Jewish religion has been branded into him. If a brandedness was put into the person that smoking is a bad thing and damages your health, he would have been able to not to start this kind of thing in the first place, and he would be able to stop doing this kind of thing, smoking. We have to brand into the children health foods, not give them to eat things which are wrong, like sweets and some things. Then make them straight away when they are small, still a child, health conscious, and then they'll grow up healthier. They will grow up not to be addicted to this terrible curse of our generation of smoking. This statement, I smoke because I like it, I don't believe anybody does. Because as soon as you smoke, you smell of the smoke. What's there to like about it? Maybe because you want to feel like others, but liking it, I cannot believe it. But anyway, this is what this advert shows. I smoke because I like it. I also want to stop. Well, I think you do want to stop. Once you feel you've the honor of smoking or being somebody is nice, you decide, and it's costing you a lot of money to keep up your habit, but you can't stop. I want to stop, but you can't. You got used to this something in your mouth. It's like a dummy for a child in your mouth, puffing away, and you just can't stop. You're not able to stop. I mean, why should they let youngsters start? Why should they allow even children of 18 to smoke? If it's a habit which is bad, then the government should stop it. They won't allow people to kill themselves, so why should they allow people to smoke? If smoking has really been proved is bad, then at least let's stop selling cigarettes now, that in the future youngsters will not get addicted to this habit. I don't understand why they allow the people to sell cigarettes. I mean, this is completely silly, so break your smoking habit. You become used to it. You can't just break it unless you have really overpowering willpower, like somebody who is a Jew, who's Shomer Shabbat, keeps the Shabbats and doesn't smoke on Saturdays. He is able to take his religious beliefs, which are stronger than the habit he's got, and break it and not smoke on that Saturday. But what about the rest of the week he smokes? So you can't just break your habit. So it's not as easy as they put in these little pamphlets. I mean, these pamphlets, the wording is so silly. I smoke because I like it. I also want to stop. So break your smoking habit. I mean, I don't understand what they have, what they get out of publishing such a pamphlet, what you get out of it. How are you able to break it? Here's another pamphlet, thinking of stopping smoking. If thinking, we should have thought when we were youngsters never to start. Why didn't the government put a notice out saying, don't think, don't start to smoke? It's very easy to publish pamphlets afterwards and say, do that, do this. I mean, I think that they really don't care if you do smoke, because as long as they get money in, they don't care. I don't really believe, I truthfully do not believe that the government care whether people stop smoking or not, because they get so much revenue in from cigarettes, smoking, that it's so much worthwhile to them that they don't even want them to stop. It might be cynical of me saying that, but that's the truthful way I think. When I look at these pamphlets, I ask myself, does the government really care that there are millions out there who smoke? And I don't think they do care. I Sure, lots of people say that's not true, but when you look around you and see the way cigarettes are promoted only by the pressure of the public and doctors and different cases which come to light, has there been pressure for the government to stop the cigarette advertisement all over the place on television and places like that and billboards? But they still let them being sold. Now just think, a lethal weapon is being sold every day to even children and youngsters starting up. A lethal weapon which is going to kill them, which does kill them and has been proved it kills them, and still they let them sell it. Now, just imagine them selling poison. Why shouldn't they allow drugs? Drugs are less chance of them getting an overdose of drugs than being killed by smoke, because smoke in the end kills them. The lung cancer gets in. If somebody just takes drugs in his nose, well, I don't know what the artifacts are supposed to can OD, but this has been proved. Smoking has been proved that it kills, and still the government allows them to sell a killing product on every street corner.